Oh, Ron, I'm finally back at long last.
yeah.
I guess you missed me. I mean, you could have told me you were moving.
Well, I just knew you wouldn't care. You seem to be busy in Dresden, so
I like this story.
yeah. Well, anyway, how did you get back so quickly anyway?
Well, good. There's a good story behind this. Obviously, I went the wrong way to begin with, didn't I? Made a mistake.
Yeah,
so
you did.
obviously, I had to go back through Dresden. On that way, picked up the van. Because why would I walk it when the van was there? It didn't make any sense to walk it. The charity, I'll give at least £10. So don't you worry about that.
Big spender.
But no, found my way here quite easily with the help of that.
yeah, what is that, brother? What is that exactly? I noticed that. Yeah.
Oh, that's just the new sat nav.
Right.
Yeah, got that installed, didn't I? That bad boy.
Yeah.
So there was no trouble getting
No,
in.
is it working well? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, great. Good to.
Yeah, she's great. Yeah, she's great.
She's great.
Yeah.
She's great. What do you mean she's?
Do you know her?
Do I know her?
Hello, Ben. Long time no see.
Hi, G. It's been a while.
What?
So I guess she's back then. We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
Hello there, folks. Welcome back to the Road Trip series. And, okay, we're post-winter break. We're post an actual match in the league as well that I may or may not have recorded without turning my microphone on and got very angry about. We lost 3-0 to Wolfsburg. I was pretty angry, pretty livid. We've had three friendly defeats, though. 2-2-1 defeats and an 8-0 win. And lots has changed since we last met. We lost 3-0 to Wolfsburg. I was pretty angry about it, to the level where Frank Hoffman was becoming more and more irritating. I mean, show a little clip of it, Ben. We've got sort of the camera audio, which isn't as good, so we're re-recording. Just show the level of disgust. I think the disgust is the word. And in fact, why waste time? Get Hoffman, get rid of him. He's so indifferent. He's so, oh yeah, I might score, or I might not. I'm getting rid right now. We're removing him from the game. Hoffman, you got to go, mate. 10 million, not a problem. So you'll see now that Frank Hoffman's at Norwich. So thanks, Frank Hoffman. Gone. Out of here. We're left. And he wasn't the only one. For no reason, really. Samir Hadzibluk also has gone. Just because he was a striker and he was associated. So he's on loan at Dresden. Which in many ways is a bit weird because we play them today. And he can play. That could come back to hurt me. So in terms of transfers then, Hoffman has gone off for 12 million to Norwich. Will rise to 14.5 hopefully. But 12 million not too bad. And on the ins then, a name you'll certainly recognise. A name that I actually sort of previewed on Twitter. Should we or shouldn't we? A lot of people said we should. And I agreed with them. A free transfer for Raheem Sterling, 30 years of age. He was released by Liverpool. I didn't know, really. He was released by Liverpool after Manchester City bought him for £44 million. Liverpool bought him back on a free after he played 6 league games in 3 years. That's probably why he was sold back, or at least released on a free. Played a little bit for Liverpool, didn't pull up any trees really when you think about his first spell there. And yeah, after being released, hadn't had a club up until this point, really. He was released in the summer and finally joined us in the January. He's played 1 game, 6.3, not that good. But in the friendlies we played, 4 goals in 3 games. You can see why we started him against Wolfsburg, can't you? Yeah, you'd think that would have gone better. So Raheem Sterling, the first one then, 30 years of age, still £40,000 a week. But the name you won't recognise is Jacques Noel Edmonds. No, Defoe. Defo. I think, is he going to score? Defo. He probably definitely will. So here we are then. AA Ghent he's come from, so you can imagine where he's from. Yep, Cameroon. That was correct. Good guess. He's the guy we looked for. This is the guy we want, and this is why you can this is really why we gave Hoffman the right to leave, really. Dribbling very good, finishing very good, heading very good, all things you need as a striker, in my opinion. Acceleration, balance, agility, off the ball, work rate's good, as is his composure. 5 goals in 19 caps for Cameroon, 7 in 17 for the under-20s in Cameroon, and got him on a bit of a steal. 5-star potential, we hope, and has been banging in the goals everywhere he's been, really. When he played in Cameroon, scored a hatful there, scored goals in Egypt as well after a £9.75,000 transfer fee. Ghent then bought him for £975,000. He scored quite a lot of goals there. Basically, folks, he scored 102 goals and he's 21. So for 12.5 million, I don't think it's too bad a deal. I'm actually quite happy with it. He does have a minimum release fee. We couldn't get him any other way, so that's just the way that worked. He's on £40,000 a week as well. His rise up the ranks is massive, but he's the kind of player that could be a 30 goal a season man. I'm saying that boldly. A 30 goal a season man. And yeah, I'm very happy with him. I think he's suited to the league, he's suited to the way we play as well, and has got all the attributes required to be a top player at the club. Obviously a slight issue though is well, I'll show you. He's currently at the African Cup of Nations, isn't he, where they've won all 3 group games, so they've progressed through, which I will be honest is a bit annoying. From what I can tell as well, he doesn't score for Cameroon, but he's just sort of existing. If he could score for them in this tournament, that would probably bump up his value a little bit. So he won't even play today, so Selly's got a job to do. As well as that, I've recalled Altenberg from his loan spell. He scored a few goals, not that many, but basically we needed another striker considering I've let everybody else leave. So he's back. Selly starts for us today, and let's get into the game then, which is going to be against Dresden. We're going to play Dresden again. It's nice just to see familiar faces. Of course, we would have played Wolfsburg, but this wasn't on. So is it on now? That was a moment where I wasn't 100% sure, but yes, it is. Is the camera recording? I've got to check everything now. I'm so paranoid. So then, the team for today's game looks like this. Chimenti's going to be in goal. Van der Mees, Greco, Englert and Oz Khalifa are going to be at the back. Veron and Mangala in the centre. Sterling, Schneider, Brenner and Seri up top. Now, Schneider and Englert, both of which have been subject to bids this January window, both of which have been told they're staying. I don't care what they want, and both of them now have abysmal in terms of morale, as does Greco, who's recently had a little inquiry. That's also been rejected by Napoli. Get away from my babies, leave them alone. All right, they're here and they're mine and they're not for you. So there we are then. Morale overall isn't that good. In fact, can we do a little team talk to address the concerns that I don't care if you want to move to Schalke? I'm keen to ensure our heads don't drop. Things haven't been going our way lately, and you've got the ability to change the fortunes round. Oh no. I wasn't expecting that sort of reaction. That's not good, is it? As a starting point, that ain't good. Dresden today, let's see how we get on. Team selected. Altenberg needs a number. Let's give him 11, shall we? We'll save 10 for Defo. Now, Dresden have had an okay season for a new promoted side in 15th. And let's see, how many players do they have today that we will recognise? Hein and Bart are going to be up front. 2 players we obviously know. Zanto's going to be in the middle. Holshaw on the right. They've got Fendel there as well. And Friedrich in goal. A lot of the other names I don't recognise. But Steve's on the bench, so good to see him. Lovely to see him. Now, in terms of quality, we have so much more quality than Dresden. And look, we can move into a qualification spot, whatever that means. Qualification spot? What are we qualifying for? This is the league. All right, team talk's gone well, despite the morale being appalling. And let's see how we get on then. Dresden versus Stuttgart, Volume 2. Of course, when we played them last time, it was a draw early in the season. We're playing them again. Can we get the win? Morale's not good, of course. I don't know what the Dresden morale's like, but it can't be much worse than ours. As Hein whips a delivery and Greco clears, gets back on it though, does Hein, plays it around a little bit. Seri now brings it away forward towards Van der Mees, and yeah, when you right back to the most forward point of the attack, that's never a good sign. Ball played up over the top of Oz Khalifa. If just deal with this calmly and coolly, we seem to have done, as Veron nods it down for Mangala, and now Schneider brings it forward into Alberto Seri, who's not really had much chance this year, it has to be said. He's going to definitely be our second choice now, considering we've sold a couple of strikers, as Mangala strikes wide. Early stages here, 4 shots for us, played pretty well. 25 minutes gone. We need a goal though, really. Again, it's all well and good having this much of the ball, playing this well as a corner's whipped in. Fendel gets the clearance on it, but we should get there first and do. Van der Mees back out to Bremer, who he knows delivery's good, but he goes inside to Veron. Veron turns. No, he doesn't. Oscar Laffer. Veron on it again. Into Bremer. Where is he going to go? Schneider. He's got options in the middle. Zanto gets the clearance, and now Bart might be set free. Englert comes across and makes the interception. And Greco, of course, a player that we had to get fit, and hopefully the friendlies did that. Well, they did do that, so we can start for us now in the second half of the season. As Van der Mees on this right-hand side puts the ball into the middle. Alberto Seri hits the crossbar. It's cleared again. As far as Oz Khalifa, is the highlight over. The ball's whipped in, and Frederick claims we've hit the bar. A very dominating first half performance so far. 60% possession, 12 shots. The fact we haven't got our lead is a bit of a concern. This highlight seems to want to continue. Mangala, 25 yards out, into Seri. Oh, and Seri finds the back of the net. A very long highlight that results in a goal for Alberto Seri. I have to keep him away from G. Oh, Palmer was a thing, wasn't it? But then Mangala, where's he going to go then? He plays it into Seri. I mean, we know where he's going to go. This is a replay, Ben. Seri with a finish. 1-0 then, and looking pretty good. Playing some nice stuff too. Will there be another goal before half-time is the question. Another highlight has come our way. Seri's through on to goal. Oh, Seri smashes it into the back of the net. Was there any need to buy a striker? It's Alberto Seri second. It's Stuttgart 2, Dresden 0. And we are looking fantastic. Breno with the ball through then. Seri, great first touch, has to be said. And the strike is, it's unleashed, isn't it? Past Frederick. The Stuttgart fans behind the goal go wild. And an away win looks to be coming our way as we get into half-time. We'll passionately say I'm very pleased with the performance. Everyone looks happy. Morale is on the up. Forget about what's gone on previously. If we don't win from this position, that might be the end. They're coming forward with it. Early signs in this first half. Van der Mees is really very well, though, and puts it out for a corner kick. We're going to see this corner kick. Hein puts it in. Hein's on all the set pieces. It's a bit like Harry Kane for England, that. I don't know if I'd be doing that, personally, Dresden. Not that I'm in charge anymore, and it's not really my place to say. Sterling, forward towards Seri. We've not really seen anything out of Sterling so far in the game, but I like the fact Sterling can play in any of the three positions behind the striker. That's really why he's been brought in. A lot of people saying you need some sort of backup right winger, and we didn't have one. Sterling, I think, for 40 grand a week, at the age of 30, he's on a 3-year deal, so by the time he's 33 we'll be past it essentially, but I think it's a good transfer to get him on a free as well. Seri, there's a runner here into Schneider, runs past his man and puts the ball past the keeper. It's 3-0, 49 minutes gone, and all of a sudden Stuttgart, if you could have seen my reaction in the Wolfsburg, I mean, show it, the audio, show the reaction to that game. Mugging me off every time we get into a game. Oh no, it's a bit difficult, their defenders are a bit too good. Shut up, get out there and score. Sorry, I finally lost it. I'm absolutely fuming. As Schneider puts it in then, there was a contrast in emotions between what happened in that game and what happened in this game. Hein, ball in, headed clear, and out to Kaplan. 54 minutes gone. There's still time for Dresden to do a little bit of damage as Hein strikes to their post. Chimenzi with a great save. Substitution looks to have been made, or they've brought someone back on the pitch at the very least. Hein with another corner, and Chimenzi saves it. So far, so good. 55 minutes gone. I'm enjoying this. Pass completion's very good. Possession's very good. Why couldn't we have done this against Wolfsburg? Maybe Hoffman was the problem. 20 minutes to go. I'll make a few changes. Yoshi's going to come in for Rowan. I'm going to try and keep people fresh. PK is going to come in for Greco at the back. And we'll see. Maybe we'll bring on Torres. Maybe we'll bring on Altenberg. Maybe Romanos will enter the fray for the last 10 at some point if we can get these changes made. But our front three have done really well today. Goals are plenty. Our front four have done pretty well. Sterling's on a 6.8. Could be slightly better perhaps. But, second actual game for us. He puts the ball in. Could have an assist to his name. It's cleared. Free kick's not the best. And now Bart's going to bring it away. A play that was probably underused by me in that second season. Is Benez now. Shot on goal. Saved by the goalkeeper. Or just wide. And it remains 3-0. And with 10 minutes to go, Dresden actually come again here. Holscher with it this time. Into Zanto. Into Hein. A lot of my old players combining as the shot comes in on goal. Bart will pick it up, swings in the delivery, cleared again, and now Bart looks to maybe get this back into the area, plays it across to Zanto. Hein's there to support. And where's this going to go now? Holscher out to this left-hand side. Dresden putting on a lot of pressure in these late stages. Good defending by us, though. If we can keep a clean sheet here, that'd be perfect. Corner is put in then. Hein. God, Chimenzi, he's had a great game. Awful against Dresden. I was getting furious at him. But against Wolfsburg. But against Dresden, really putting in a performance. And with 2 minutes to go, let's bring on Altenberg. The ultimate insult to Dresden. Remember him? On he comes. But to applause or to boos? Probably to boos. Let's see if he can handle it as he enters the pitch. The game is over. 3-0 to Stuttgart then. Dresden have fallen to the wayside. And we'll take that and be pretty happy with it overall. Hopefully the morale of the team overall has gone up. Where does that leave us in the league table then? I didn't quite see that. I was too eager to get on to see what was going on elsewhere. Okay then, so in the league table we are 5th in the league, which isn't too bad. We're still not too far off the top even. Leverkusen hold that 42 points, but we're in the mix at least. We're in that top 6 discussion. European football, we're 6 points clear of 7th. So things are looking up. If we beat Wolfsburg, it may have been even higher. So if you enjoyed today's video, please do leave a like. Where am I going? If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. And we're love with care. For this mention, I'll see you again soon. Goodbye. I should say, by the way, I'm going to mention this now. Over the weekend, there are some different sorts of videos coming out. New series starts tomorrow, so check that out in the morning at around 10 a.m. I think it is, 10, 11 a.m. And there's also a highlights package from the H1Z1 stuff I do for the second channel. Don't be alarmed. Just it may tease you a little bit, so check out that as well. Right then, I'll see you again on Monday for some more Road Trip. We love with care. If you want to mention until next time, I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye. I would say if we hit a certain number of likes, when I upload a video. The last 2 times I've done that, something bad has happened and I haven't been able to. So I don't want to say it. But if you enjoy the video, do drop a like.